This is big breaking news. Level 3 severe restrictions have just been put in place, and rationing has now been announced. They're also saying that fines up to $500 can be issued if you violate these restrictions. These are going in place across the country right now. We have this happening in multiple states, places like Texas, places like Florida, North Carolina, Colorado, lots of different states. So let's get into all the details here. We have multiple places to cover, but you guys can see this was just announced today. This is coming out of the city of Alpine, Texas. And this is happening across Texas. They've declared disaster declarations in multiple places. But let's get into this first city. It says the city of Alpine has implemented stage 3 severe water shortage conditions of its water conservation and drought contingency plan in response to declining water supply levels and increased system demand. They're saying that this requires, quote, mandatory water conservation measures from all residents and businesses. The city's goal under the stage is to achieve a, quote, 20% reduction in daily water use in order to protect the water systems and ensure continued availability for essential needs, including drinking water, sanitation, and fire protection. So they want everyone to cut back their water 20%, pretty significant. And this is happening in multiple areas across Texas. You guys can see here, they're saying that these restrictions are, quote, mandatory. Violations may result in enforcement action, including fines up to $500 per occurrence in accordance with city ordinance. All right, so this is happening all over the place. You guys can see here, Georgia, EPD declares statewide level 1 drought response. All right, so this is a statewide drought declaration for Georgia. This one doesn't carry any water restrictions, but they are urgently encouraging people to conserve water right now. All right, so this isn't mandatory yet, but if it levels up to 2 or 3, then we will see mandatory restrictions and fines as well too. And Georgia, as you guys know, has had these major fires that I've been covering in South Georgia, the Pineland Ridge Fire and also the Highway 82 fire, which cumulatively are burning over 50,000 acres right now. I think it's almost 60,000 now. So these fires are huge, and they've declared a statewide level 1 drought in Georgia. All right, you can also see here multiple places in Texas and cities around Corpus Christi, Texas, have declared disaster declarations. Okay, so this city, Alpine, Texas, is in western Texas. They're having these same issues right now, but they're more used to it. It's typically a lot drier over there. But in eastern Texas, where Corpus Christi is, and especially along the coast, the Gulf, they typically have a lot more rain, moisture, hurricanes, things like that coming in, all right? But levels have gotten critical. The Corpus Christi lake and reservoir is now only at 7 or 8%, all right? It's extremely low, and there's docks that are there for fishing that are just 20 feet out of the ground, all right? They're not even near the water at all. They're like sitting on a hill now of grass, the fishing docks in Corpus Christi, right? So that's how bad the situation is there. And multiple small towns around Corpus Christi as well are also running out of water, and they're worried that they're going to have less priority. All right, so the towns here in Texas as well, Orange Grove, Alice, Taft, Ingleside, Aransas Pass, and Three Rivers have all declared disaster declarations. This is in Live Oak County, James Well County, San Patricio County, and Nueces County. All right, so multiple areas are struggling right now with these water restrictions, right? And they are telling people that they can't even use their own water in their homes,